What's going on, everybody? The Bucketboy News here, taking over the Sancho show. How's everybody doing tonight? Feel free to come up on panel with a topic I want to talk about tonight with y'all. Um, and yeah, let's do this takeover. Let's talk about this Trump uh, uh, funded the Black American plan. Trump's $500 billion Black American plan designates KKK Antifa as terrorist organizations. So if I can scroll down here a little bit and play this little video here and have it blown up, I'll do it in 1 second. Here we go. I'm doing it right now. Is the video not working? So if I can get that blown up, I can't read that right now. Can we get that video to? There we go. Fox News can lick my balls. All right, so let me read it here real quick. Let's go start from the president on Friday is expected to rail on out details of what the campaign is calling the Platinum Plan. It sounds like I'm going to Planet Fitness here. Going to get my Platinum membership, guys. You guys, I get one guest to come with me. No, I'm just kidding. So he's calling it the Platinum Plan, which details opportunity, security, prosperity, and fairness for the black community. Trump says he's done more for black America than any other president other than Lincoln. For decades, Democrats, politicians like Joe Biden have taken black voters for granted. They made you big promises before every election. Um, it also goes on to say that the president is expected to oh shit. Out the plan as a bold vision that we can and will achieve over the next 4 years. The president's plan, according to the campaign, will increase access to the capital black communities by almost $500 billion, help create 500,000 new black-owned businesses, and help create 3 million new jobs for black. Sorry, I scrolled down too fast. But here's the layout right here. The Platinum Plan, President Trump. I want to zoom in if I can. Little more. Here we go. There we go. Opportunity. The Platinum Plan, President Trump's pillars. The opportunity by achieving historic employment levels for Black Americans, as well as increasing access to capital for new business. President Trump has been committed to ensuring all Black Americans can achieve the American dream. Security. By signing into law the celebrated First Step Act, President Trump has brought common sense criminal justice reform to the American people for the first time in decades, while ensuring that our streets and communities are safe and families are and business owners. For families and business owners. Prosperity. As the first president to provide long-term funding to historically stop scrolling, historically black colleges and universities, the administration continues to seek immediate and generational advancement for black Americans. Fairness. As democratic as demonstrated, wow, as demonstrated through his actions to initiate investment into opportunity zones as well as address health dis- disparities, wage gaps, and necessary education reforms. President Trump works every day to advance a fair and just America for the black community. Now let's go back up a little bit here. Let's just break down what I just read. So the opportunity, what he's saying for opportunity is by achieving historic employment levels of black Americans. He's gonna be helping black Americans open up local businesses. Um, security. He's making it safer for families and business owners as the black community. For the black community. The prosperity as the first president to provide long-term funding to historically black colleges, universities, administrations continue to seek immediate generational advancement for the black Americans. As it says, short and sweet, that one was. And for the fairness, he wants to make a just America basically for the black community. If we scroll down a little bit to where it says President Trump's promise to black Americans over 4 years, it says 3 million new jobs for the black community. This is the promise he made to the black community over 4 years. Increase access to capital in black communities by almost $500 billion. There will be 3 million new jobs for the black community, creating 500,000 new black-owned businesses, increase access to the capital in black communities by almost $500 billion, safe urban neighborhoods with highest policing standards. So what I get out of that, the safe urban neighborhoods with highest policing standards, is he's going to make sure that urban neighborhoods have police that are high standard and make sure, I guess, that they're doing right and that they are having high policing standards for the urban neighborhoods. That one is got a mixed thing on that one. Commit to worrying on a Second Step Act. Commit to working on a Second Step Act. Access to better education and job training opportunities. Now, this is all what he promises. Give black churches the ability to compete for federal resources for their community. Bring better and tailored health care to address historic disparities. Immigration policy that protects American jobs. No D, how are you?
I am good. Let me see if I even got my thingy on. Yeah, I got it on.
How are you tonight?
It's been a night. It's been a week. It's been a week in one day.
I feel you.
Oh my god,
Um,
I'm telling you, it's getting rough. It's getting rough dealing with all this stupid bullshit and like separation from friends and family, and whether it be COVID or it be politics that separates you. It's such a
exactly.
headache. It's such a fucking headache. I'm so sick of it.
I hear you. We're gonna go over that too in a second here. I got a quick question for you. Have you
Sure.
been listening for the last 5 minutes or 10 minutes
Yep. Since
now?
since you started, my dear. Since you
All
started.
right. Well, what is your thoughts on these promises that I've been going over? I was just going over and whatnot on this $500 billion um increase that funding for the black communities.
I think it is you know that joke diamonds that'll shut her up. You know that joke?
Yeah,
Okay, that's what that is.
and that's why I say I have mixed things on Trump now and what I just ended my own panel about a half hour ago because some shit went down on it.
I'm
And
sorry.
I saw, no, it's all good. That's why I was about to take over here right now. And let me do a takeover. And I appreciate that. Big facts for that. I appreciate that because me and him basically have the same viewers for the most part, or the same followers. So I know they'll be chiming in or at least be in chat. I can't really see the chat because, like I said, I'm taking over his channel. He's running this all in the backfield for me. He's not even going to come on. This is me and whoever comes on panel. But like you said, diamonds will shut her up, right?
Yeah.
That's why I have mixed feelings on Trump now, and that's why I was saying on my panel, write the Bucketboy News 401 in, um, or write Brandon Holland for president in, or write yourself in,
No,
or
I'm
you know what I
writing my
mean,
dog in.
right?
Yeah, her
Put
name's
Mickey
Kickah.
Mouse again. Let's have Mickey Mouse come back on TV. Remember that one a few years back?
Yeah, that was pretty fucking funny. I was impressed by that. Mickey Mouse got a lot of fucking votes.
Can we put Pluto in this year?
I like that. I like Pluto. I like dogs.
Right?
Yeah.
We'll put his dog in this year for the dogs.
Yeah, I think that
But
being
like,
forced to choose between
I don't want
a
to vote for
racist
Biden.
rapist and a racist rapist is just bullshit.
Yeah,
That should
I
not
don't
be our
want
choice.
Biden though. I don't want Biden at all
I don't
either.
want. Yeah, I don't want neither one of them. I don't want neither one of them in control of shit.
And then, well, and then like you said, going back on Diamonds will shut her up.
Mhm.
I believe he's doing this as a political stunt for what's going on
Yeah, that's
so
exactly what it is.
strongly
That's all it
since
is.
the George Floyd thing, the Breonna Taylor incident, the Rashad Brooks incident, you know what I mean? All this, the Freddie Gray,
Oh my
Eric
god! Did you
Gardner,
see what Pelosi was doing?
Trayvon Martin. I think he's now seeing that. Oh, they're all upset, but you know what? I can get in if I get this much money for him.
I'm telling Pelosi is she's supposed to be this left wing liberal person, right?
Yep.
So you'd think she'd be on the side of the protesters, but she's not at all, not even a tiny bit. And she's actually received a shit ton of money from the police unions. Not as much
Yep.
as Trump. Not as much as Trump. Trump has received the most from police unions, but she is trying to put in some bill or whatever. I think on Monday, tomorrow, to
What?
make it give the police more protections in case something goes wrong while they're on the job and they hurt somebody, or there's a excessive use of excessive force claim. It'll give them more protection against those claims.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. She put it up on Twitter herself today.
And you know what's crazy?
They're left wing, right wing. It doesn't matter. Same
You
fucking
know
bird.
what's crazy? I was telling my grandmother this the other day, right? I've been unaffiliated ever since I registered to vote.
Right, me too.
I've never been with a party. Wanna know why? If you choose a party, I feel like you're being part of a mob without getting any backing from them.
That's exactly what it is.
So where if you're unaffiliated, you're your own mob.
Yeah, but if you're unaffiliated in a lot of states, like in mine, they won't let you vote for president because you have to promise that you will only vote for red or blue.
That's how it is when you go into what the fudge.
Of a
Oh,
thread going. I did a set of tweets throughout the day yesterday
hold on. Let's get
responding to
this
this
going real quick.
platinum black agenda. I started off with one that said the proposal outlined by real Donald Trump is basically charter schools and opportunity zones with misstated economic impact by the president. This doesn't increase black wealth by $500 billion. That's this tweet, and I'll be pulling the tweets up in the final version. That comes off of a CNN article. In that CNN article, they start to frame this thing. Trump unveils platinum plan for black Americans. President Donald Trump unveiled a plan aimed at winning over black Americans on Friday, less than 2 months before Election Day, largely expanding upon the existing economic related initiatives the president established in his first term. So let's talk before we finish this article. This president has been president for 4 years. He has done nothing to help black wealth. The idea that all of a sudden this plan matters
Yeah.
makes us forget or ask the question, what about the last 4 years? How is it that white folks got so much richer and black folks lost so much or gained so little? I need you to understand that a president that hasn't given you anything in the last 4 years. No, I don't need Charlemagne and T.I. going to visit over opportunity zones. I don't need an opportunity zone. What we need is reparations and a black agenda. The reason why I'm going to frame it in a second is because of the scale. It's the only thing that closes anything in terms of a wealth gap. So let's continue on. So he's been president for 4 years, but now all of a sudden he's going to do something that he didn't do in the last 4 years. The proposal includes prosecuting Ku Klux Klan and Antifa as terrorist organizations, making Juneteenth a federal holiday, and efforts to bolster black economic prosperity. Antifa is attacking these federal buildings, and that's in his own interest. It has nothing to do with us particularly. That has to do with you and your white folk. Don't include you doing your job inside of a black agenda. See, they've been doing that to us for a generation, if not more. They've been including things that go to general population management and saying,
Yeah.
well, that's a black agenda too. Voting rights is a issue for all Americans. That's not an ADOS black agenda item. Understand, I'll tell you this, we should be allowed to vote, but the last thing you get to do is put that at the top of the list as though you delivered it to us when you delivered it to all people, brown and white. I need you to see it. Can we talk today? Are we in the chat? We got about 1,000 people already. I want to frame this thing because this black agenda that he put ain't no platinum in it. It's a lot of foil. I hear it crinkling. I hear
Pause.
it crinkling.
And isn't that what we basically just said?
Yeah.
It's crazy. And it's sorry to say, even he's seen himself in it. Not trying to go there, but he's black. And he's seeing it for himself. And pointing it out for his people. Himself.
Exactly.
And that's why I said that he was black, because he's simply pointing it out not for himself, by himself, on how it's fucked. But he's letting it known to his own people at the same time. And it's crazy. And these big freaking things to help certain groups and whatnot, when shit's going down, always happens during an election year.
Oh yeah, it's always during. And the thing
When
is, that never gets done the way
when
it
there's
is.
when there's a new fucking virus, it's always during an election year.
Was Zika
When
during?
there's what?
I think it was. Zika was during an election year, wasn't it?
I believe so, but I definitely know MERS, SARS, H1N1, and I believe Ebola.
Wow, you know what? That's really fucking creepy. Thanks, dude. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm having nightmares later. Thank you.
But I'm just saying, though, I know those were definitely mentioned during the election year as being happening during an election year. What I also know too is that remember when tuberculosis came out way back then?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, when it became an epidemic, when they had to put up all those infirmaries for it and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how it was an airborne virus?
Yeah, and when it was
How
actually
come they didn't make it?
fungus.
Okay, how come they didn't make anybody wearing face coverings or masks or anything like that then?
Because they didn't know. They didn't know or understand when it became an epidemic. They didn't know how it was transmitted.
But they found out it was an airborne virus in one way or another.
Well, it's an airborne fungus, is what it is. It's a
But so I'm going based on COVID-19. Why are we wearing masks and everything now?
well, I think it is the same reason that a doctor would wear a mask going into a room that has any sick person in it that has
Well,
something.
I'm sorry. If you're talking about the medical field, it's actually for a doctor. If you're talking about surgery and whatnot, it's part
No,
of
I'm
his
not talking
uniform.
surgeon. I'm talking like just going in to deal with a patient who is sick. They're going to put a mask on.
I honestly never had that happen. Honestly.
See, I have. But I mean, where I'm at is a little bit. I mean, I'm in Washington, and I know that we're supposedly a liberal state, but I'm telling you what, no, we're not.
You know what's crazy? I want to say something real quick.
Go ahead.
Florida, if you look up Florida's government right now, right, in general, a lot of the bigger cities like Miami and all that, like Tampa, Tallahassee, and all that, right, have Democratic mayors. Their governor in Florida is a Republican.
Oh my
Now,
God.
hear me out. Florida just reopened 100% for the restaurants and whatnot.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yes.
I
Now,
knew they were talking about it, but I didn't know that they were going through with it.
they already did it. Florida is now 100% open and normal.
Because didn't they just report their like the highest number of COVID deaths in a state, like here in the States, total, like in a day? Didn't they just like hit a record or some shit? Let me look it up.
I thought so about at least a month or two ago, but they have fully opened up though. And the thing I gotta say about that is, the fuck is how easy do you think? Because of what's going on today, right? When we get to what I was getting at for this, I'm dragging it out like an idiot. How easy do you think it was for that Republican governor, right? That has many, many Democratic mayors in the big cities. Do you think it was?
With a Republican governor? That's weird.
That's what I'm saying, though. But how easy do you think it was for him, considering he's surrounded by Democrats?
Well, I mean, the governor can take in the words of a mayor of the city or whatever, but he doesn't have to like go with it. He can do whatever the fuck he
No, but
wants.
I'm just saying, though. I would like to see what the conversations are like.
Yeah, you and me both. I'd like to know what those conversations are like.
That was like a bullet and tire shop type thing, if you think about it.
Yeah, I fucking.
That was probably a lot of biting tongues, trying not to swear, trying not to kill the poor dude.
Oh, you know those rooms are full of swearing. They're full of swearing.
Brother, saying that That would have been a movie in itself, just to watch. I didn't see anything on it video wise, but it had to be a movie in itself to be seen.
Definitely. Have you ever seen or listened to the videotape of Nixon and Reagan talking to each other? And the shit that on the phone, it was a phone call, and the shit that came out of their mouths was disgusting. Oh my God, it was disgusting. They were racist fucking pricks.
That's crazy. Now, why I have you on the stream, I can't, for some reason, I cannot see YouTube's chat.
Oh, okay. So if you're looking on StreamYards, you see where it says private chat and then comments?
Yeah, but I'm on a phone. I'm on a phone, and my phone's not letting me at the moment.
Oh, I see. Crap. I don't know.
Here we go. Here we go. I got it now. Okay. So let's go back to the chat real quick before we continue real quick. We get touch base and figure this out here. See, John, nice seeing you. Aussie Bed Springs, nice. Thank you for watching Sassy Assassin. Thank you for being here. Tristan, Stallbird, Josiah, thank you. C. John, HBYM, Jessica S. Thank you all for tuning in. Gil Candy, thank you. Don Davo from Down Under, thank you for tuning in. Thank you all for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Sancho Show. And also, please like, share, and subscribe to the Bucketboy News. And smash that like button as well. We got a body cam. Want to do a body cam breakdown?
Yeah.
Let's do a body cam breakdown here, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
I've never been in no New Britain. You lying. I want your badge number. You're going down. I got that on camera. You're going down. You lying. You lying.
You dropped the dollar, ma'am.
You really gonna sit there and lie? Everything I do is legit. Everything I do is legit. Everything I do is legit.
Ma'am, you need to relax.
Out of here. I don't want to talk to you. I want your badge number. I want your badge number. Badge number. You are going to be on administrative leave. Badge
What the
number. Now. You will go on administrative leave effective immediately.
What
Now.
happened? I don't know. It's reported as stolen, but I
Now.
guess she's the
I'm not
registered
Miss
owner.
Thompson. I'm Sydney
So
Ransom.
how's the register stolen?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I think
You got the hot sheet?
Coming on camera for this one.
351. Zulu, you can put me about the 1700 park on I-75. 10-4 times. 77. 77.
No, he wasn't.
Ledger at Catherine, 5934, please.
Can I make keys, please? Stop checking my vendor.
10-4.
You know this is Jay Light, that's your name? Can I get your badge number?
10-4.
Can we show her that? Can we just show her that it's on the list of stolen? Yeah, if she wants. Hey, what's her name?
Can I have my stuff?
What's her name?
Ma'am.
Ma'am. Ma'am. Ma'am. Ma'am. Ma'am. I need you to step over here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I want to show you. I want to show you something. I'm trying to show you. Listen. See your car right here, ma'am? See it's on red. You see AWA.
There's no possible way we just did that in the system.
No.
There's no possible way. My car has
She's
never,
literally
ever,
not gonna know.
stolen. Ever.
Well,
Ever.
listen. We're trying to tell you. We're trying to tell you.
Leave me alone. No, it hasn't. Never in life has it ever. Everything is in my name.
Listen.
Could it be
We're trying to show you why we stopped.
That system you did?
No,
Did you make up the
listen,
numbers?
no, listen.
Where'd you get the numbers from?
All right, I'm done.
Stop, Flapper.
Hold it.
Can't talk about it.
Literally, we're past
Oh.
that. We're past it. We're
Give me my
past that.
stuff back so I can go.
It's reported as stolen.
Okay, but it's mine. You see, I'm the owner.
Would you let me talk? If you're the
Sure.
owner, we'll take it out of the system and we'll have you on your way. But
What are you
that's
gonna
why
do it?
we're confirming that you're the owner.
How? What else do you need?
To run you in the
What
system
else
to
do
make
you
sure this
need?
car is registered
I'm
to you. Alright?
Give me my registration and my insurance now.
Ma'am, stay,
Give me my
ma'am.
registration and insurance. Give me my registration and insurance.
Can we?
Alright, 19 go.
You're not gonna give it to
Listen,
me.
ma'am,
You're not gonna give it to me.
ma'am,
You're not gonna give it to me.
ma'am.
Your radio's terrible.
Can you,
Why
can
you
you please
giving
hold
her
your
Sure.
Just let them do what they gotta do. You'll be on your
Give me
way.
my
What's your
tired of
name?
you cops. Tired of you. I hope y'all all go to hell. I can't wait till Hartford has a ride.
I said I love Jesus, so that's not happening.
I bet it will. Soon enough, it's already written.
Sorry, sir.
Bible,
I do read the Bible. I don't escape from the Bible.
it's already written.
Don't even bother. Don't even bother.
It's already written.
Don't even
Let's
bother.
talk about it.
Oh, so she's a Calvinist.
Yes, like all of that. Whatever you want. Militant too.
8867,
I love Jesus. I don't got
I don't
issues
give a
with
f- get my registration.
I don't have your registration.
So get it from your
Step on
president.
4.
Her car's in the system is stolen.
I don't care. You see it's me. You see I'm the owner. What are we doing? What
We
are
have
we
to
doing?
run it. We have to run it. We have to do a protocol.
What are you doing? No, I don't want to talk to you.
Stay over
I'll
there.
just leave.
No, you can't leave. You can't.
It's my car. I can absolutely.
Ma'am,
Like, do you have the keys?
ma'am, get out of the car. What are you doing? Stay over there. 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 I'm not gonna tell you again. Stay over there. Get out of the car.
It's my car and it's not stolen.
Listen, watch
It's
out.
my car.
Let out of the car.
I don't give It's my car. It's not
What are you
stolen.
doing?
It's my car.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
And it's not stolen.
Get out of the car. Stay over there. I'm not. Stay over there. Stay over there. Get back. Get back. Get back.
No, my daughter's in here. Leave me the alone.
Stay over there.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
I'm not gonna tell you that. Stay right there.
Leave my sister alone. Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking alone.
Stay back. Stay back.
Leave my sister alone. Leave
Ma'am.
baby, put the car in park,
Put the
baby.
car in park.
Put the car in park, baby. Put it in park. You guys back up.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Get behind the curb. I'm not telling you that. Get back. Back up. What are you? Get back.
Let's go. My car. Leave me alone. I have my daughter here. Leave me alone. Just like him. Don't tell me to step back. We here. We here for our sister.
No, that's fine. We're trying to listen. We're trying to run the protocol. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Get behind the curb. Get behind the curb. Back up. Back up, ma'am. Ma'am, stay back. Stay back. Stay back, please. Please stay back. We got. Listen. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get back. Get behind. Get behind. Get
Babe, have you seen my balls?
Behind your overgrown shaggy bush, my love.
Yo, no, you in here still.
back. Get back. Relax. Relax. Get back. I'm not gonna tell you get. Get back. Get back. Look what they doing to her. She's not listening. Get back. So what? I'm not listening. What the back. What the do? I'm not listening. Bro.
Fuck the police. Y'all niggas crazy. Y'all gonna do that to a female.
She made her decision. Stay back. I'm not. Oh my God. I'm not worried about it. I'm not. Stay over there. Stay over there. All right. All right. Back up. 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 Back up.
You don't need that many.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up.
Why is it not a female officer?
Back up.
Listen, there are
Guys, back off. Listen. You guys trying to calm her down. Relax.
So you need to tell them that she can't breathe, man. They need to help her.
She's getting, trust me. They're doing what they gotta do. Step back.
Okay, I'm gonna record.
That's fine. Record all you got want to, but stay. Record, puppy. Stay on the curb. Stay on the curb.
I'm right here. That's fine.
We good. I'm gonna offer two, bro. It's not right. It's not needed for all this extra stuff. I'm gonna offer two. This is not needed for all this. We need to just calm down. Why is there no female cop out here? Why is there not a female cop out here?
All of these men and
Just step back.
Just relax.
Just step back.
Just relax.
Anyone else?
Just relax. Sit down and stay still.
No, are you still in here?
Yeah, I'm still here, honey. I'm talking to people over
So,
here.
hold up. I'm getting out of this. The college report is stolen. She's acting like a buffoon.
Yeah, she's off the hook, dude.
This guy has identified himself as a cop, I believe. He just said, if I quote, I am an officer too. The cop that keeps the cops with body camera on, that cop himself is keeping a calm, cool, and collective posture, behavior, demeanor, attitude. But do you think it's necessary to have those 4 cops on her? Or 3, how many there may be?
I think that, when someone's freaking out, just like
she's only 5'2".
When an animal's freaking out, you don't want to corner it and gang up on it because it'll freak out more.
Yeah,
I think that's
why I think this gentleman, this officer here that we're reviewing the body cam, understands that. And we always keep everybody back. They let him take full control. This cop that they view in the video here that you can see off his camera is letting this cop that we're viewing the body camera from take full control. Everybody else staying calm. Everybody's being okay. And I just don't think it takes 4 for a 5'2" person to get put in cuffs.
No, it doesn't.
Or 3. I can understand if it's a 6'2" female or male. I can understand if it's a 5'11", 5'9", 5'7" type person. You know what I mean? But this lady didn't look more than 5 foot, maybe 4.
I'm wondering what's going on with that car, though. Why was it reported stolen? Or are they lying to her just to fuck with her?
He did show us something on her phone, but again, we couldn't see what he was trying to show her.
Yeah, I think that's
it was actually the red tag. And now I'm more interested now too. Ooh, there's a guy right here in the Broncos sweatshirt. He just identified himself as a cop. Let's see what happens more with this.
Yeah, baby, calm down. Calm down.
I mean, now she got to see ready in the restraint. She got to calm down.
I'll ready to make it my way. From 31 and 12, if you guys can make your way to 9 Willis on the 6375. White female blonde hair wearing a white shirt and jeans. Black male wearing a gray sweater and jeans. The building refusing to leave. CJ in the supervisor, 1040.
Get off of me! Get off of me! Stop! Get off of me! Here, I'll go the other way.
Oh my God. Right now they don't need the female officer wouldn't even work. She's not cooperating.
Are you a relative? I thought you said you were his sister.
That is my sister.
So the little girl's in the car.
And that's your brothers? That's my sister.
There's a little girl in the car.
That's not my
No, you're saying that's your sister, so I would suggest go over there. A whole kid in the car. Ma'am, calm down. Just,
Supervisor!
Now there's something more to this. There's something more to this. Hold on. Please, de-escalation task force. I agree. Can you tag that comment, please? Can you
Are
tag
you
that
serious
comment?
right now? Are you serious? Oh, no.
Stay back, stay back, stay back, stay back!
Are you serious right now? We want y'all bad numbers right here. We want y'all bad numbers. We want y'all bad numbers. What's your bad number? What's your name, sir?
The ones that's doing it, we want their back.
Yeah, we want them names and badge numbers. Y'all got a problem. Y'all don't have a problem.
If I want, I'm out here, stepping out.
Y'all look at y'all slums. Y'all about to break
Stay
my
back!
foot. Look out.
Stay back! Stay
Y'all about
back!
to break
Stay
my
back!
foot.
Back up! On the curb!
Y'all about to break
Get
her
on the
foot.
curb!
Y'all about to break her foot. Y'all close her foot in the door. I don't care.
Stay back, stay back, get on the curb. Boss, get on the curb.
Hold
Y'all
on.
close her
I'm not gonna tell you one more time. Stay on the curb.
What you mean? I got it on tape. What you talking about? I don't care. I'm not gonna stop yelling none of that. Y'all gonna hear me today. Put that down.
Can you put a pause on that?
Car coming up, heading over the crowd on the west side. Pull right up.
So, see how this lady's acting right here, Noli?
Yeah, like why is she
I'm
interjecting?
surprised she got in cuffs next. And I can understand. They gave this lady had her car reported stolen, right? Ample amount of opportunities to calm down. Then she tried driving off. Then she became a radical. Then she became causing a scene. So now she's not only being too loud, as they'll call it around here, she's literally, actually, honestly, in my own opinion, should be charged with disorderly conduct. This is where disorderly conduct shall be placed for disturbing the peace. And the reason why, or tremulous behavior, whatever that word is, for the disorderly conduct around here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Where it truly shall be placed, I do believe. Because the fact of the matter is, they gave her ample amount of opportunity to relax, get the situation fixed, figure out why it was reported stolen, even though she had the registration and all that whatnot in her name and her license in her name.
Why didn't it end when she proved that it was her car and that it went, you know? Why
I
didn't
guess they were trying to tell from what I heard and when I was getting out of the the guy that was reviewing the body cam from, the officer that was reviewing the body cam from, is that they have to call the insurance company and make sure. And the reason why I think that it might have been a lease vehicle and she was behind on payments.
Oh.
And maybe they couldn't get it on a repo, so they reported it stolen. Maybe it could have been a couple of other things. I don't know. But maybe if she would have calmed down and acted normal after they gave her ample amount of opportunities.
Yeah, it's not like they were attacking her or anything.
And this officer, I gotta give him props. I give props when it's due. This officer that we're viewing the body cam from is doing a phenomenal job.
Keeping it together, yeah.
I do believe so. This lady that's in his face, because you gotta break her leg. Well, maybe she's trying to kick the door or keep the door from shutting or whatever she's doing that we can't see because he's more focused on the sidewalk incidents and the people acting radical on the sidewalk after she got them stirred up. I think these cops are doing what's needed and what's necessary. I think this is one for the police.
At this point, yeah, I'm on the side of the cops.
So
Y'all
let's
hurting
see.
her.
Let's see what
Put
happens.
her in the ambulance. Put her in the ambulance. So stop them. Put her in the ambulance. Put her in the ambulance. Put her in the ambulance.
Oh, now there's
Driving a
an
car away
ambulance
with her daughter
involved.
in it. Smart. Smart.
She's scared. Look at how much of y'all to her. What do you mean? She's scared. Down here.
She's going to the ambulance, guys.
What's your bag? Everybody that jumped on her. Mike's on bag, Marlena. What's your bag number? Everybody that jumped on her. What's your bag number? We want everybody that jumped on her. We want your bag number. All of them bag numbers.
So let's go to the chat
I wish
real
we could have
quick
seen it all the
here.
way through.
Go ahead, Noli. What you have to say?
Oh, I wish we could have seen it all the way through. Like, you know.
Yeah,
Cut off right there.
that does suck. Because I really wanted to see some other things that were happening. Like the guy that self-identified as a cop. They're really an ambulance there because they're saying put her in the ambulance. But the chat was saying too. We got Siege on here. They had to find out the information on why it's reported. They only had the basics information to start with. I agree. Like Yoda Dog's tool collecting channel says it could have been in the house finance, so they reported a plate stolen. But I think I gotta say, out of all of the police cams, body cam footage we have seen lately, and over the time frame the last few years that we've been viewing and whatnot and seeing today, I think this is the one for the give it to the police.
Oh yeah, I would honestly give it to them too. At this point,
What we've seen and heard from based on that body cam alone, that cop could have had that man arrested at any point because he was posturing, making threatening postures towards him, saying, "What are you gonna do about it?" And like kind of punking him, like throwing his hands towards him and body language towards him. That could have been intimidation to fight. That could have been disorderly or some type of charge.
I think the cops did the right thing and tried to
arrest him.
They're cool.
Yep, and the girl that was yelling in his face in the corner didn't arrest her at that point in the video. But I gotta say that was the most respectful thing I've seen for a body footage cam. Whether or not they were actually hurting her or not, they gave her multiple chances to calm down. They gave her multiple opportunities. She became a radical, caused the scene, and whatever happened, happened. And it, sorry to say, she got hurt in the process, but she was highly resisting at the same time.
Yeah, and I mean, as far as her getting hurt, I don't know, because I didn't see them do anything to her because of the body cam. The guy wasn't looking over that way. So,
yeah, but either way, what's going on, AFA? How are you tonight?
What's up, Bucket?
Not much. But either way, though, whether or not she was getting manhandled or not, they gave her multiple chances to calm down. They gave her multiple chances to put her behind the back. They had to do what they had to do. She caused a huge scene. She could be getting charged with, I don't know, but she could get charged with enticing a riot. Because what's going on in today's society as it is, I think, that's a proper charge to get her with. I'll go along with the story of conduct for AFA. Can you say this word correctly for me? Tremulous.
Where's it at?
Do what?
What's that word? How do you say it properly? Tremulous or tremulous behavior?
Turbulent? I don't understand.
The disorderly conduct thing. Remember how they can get you for
our statute in Mass, anyways, doesn't say anything about tumultuous. Tumultuous.
Tumultuous. Yes, there we go. But in Rhode Island, they have that. I don't know if they have that there in Connecticut, but if they do, she can get charged simply for that. But if not, she can get charged for disorderly for disturbing the peace at least. I know that almost every state has that.
Listen, Bucket, I'm sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to say, listen, if there's any way that I can just get no disrespect to Nolly D. I saw Sancho wasn't up here and I just saw you. So I just want, if there's any way that I could just have you and me on panel for a second, just so I could say something to you. I'll show my face. That way I could say it directly to you. I just had something I wanted to say to you. I think you're doing a great job. Am I backstage? Can you hear me, Bucket?
Yeah, like everybody can hear you right now, dude.
Oh, Bucket, can I just get
bro, say it.
Well, I can't see your face. So I'm just trying to say something like man to man to you because I think you're doing a great job. If we could just get me and you up there for a second. I mean, I guess keep Nolly D, but I just want to look. You know, you put your cam on, I put mine, so I could say something right to you.
Go ahead.
I think it's overdue.
Sancho, can you put the cams on, please, not the video? Thank you.
Hey, Josh.
Hey, Bucket.
Hey, Josh.
Yep. Yeah. Go ahead, Bucket.
Hey, Josh.
Oh, what's up, Sancho?
Finally. How long has it been, Josh? 5 months?
It's something like that. I really didn't come on here for you. I just want to say he's been doing a great job. I mean, if you don't want to let me give him credit where it's due.
No, you just gave it. You just gave it to him.
I mean, I really didn't say anything to him. But, I mean, I guess if you don't want me to, that's fine.
You just gave him the credit that you wanted to give him.
I mean, I said I had something I want. Whatever. I mean,
he can listen.
So
you're trying to porn bomb me. You're trying to porn bomb me.
This is
I know what you're trying to do.
This is my
trying to porn bomb me.
You saw my avatar. That's my avatar. I'm not trying to porn bomb you. I just would. I would come up with a sock account and do it.
And you wouldn't get through.
But if you don't want me to, that's fine.
You wouldn't get through.
I mean, I could have listen when I just came on. If I wanted to porn bomb you and you put me up on panel, I could have done it right away.
So where you been, Josh? Where you been?
So, I mean, I came up here to talk to Bucket. So
June 24th was the last time I got to speak to you. Remember May 24th? Where you been? What have you been up to?
But why would you think I was trying to porn bomb you? Because I could have just done
Josh, what have you been up to?
I came here for Bucket, not for you.
What have you been up to, Josh? You been beating any more women? Have you been beating any more women?
I mean, have you
beat Anna yet? Have you beat Anna yet? Have you beat Anna yet? Have you beat Anna yet? Have you beat Anna yet? Have you beat Anna yet? Have you beat Anna yet? Zero. How many women have you beat today?
So you raped children.
Zero. How many women did you beat today?
Zero today.
Zero. It took me to trap your fucking ass. This is what it took for me to trap your ass to get on this panel. Because you're a pussy. You're a pussy who can't go one-on-one with me. Because the last time you went one-on-one with me, your ass lost. You're lost. Just like you told me that I would make 1,000 subs. I'm about to make 1,000 subs, you cocksucking fuck. You women-abusing felon. You're a women-abusing felon. I don't need you to get 1,000 subs. I don't need a drunk to get 1,000 subs. You defaming. You didn't make 1,000 subs yesterday, you defaming cunt. You're a defaming cunt. You are a defaming cunt. That's all you do is defame people. You go after people's brothers that are deceased because you're a piece of shit, vile piece of shit felon. You're a felon. Did you like beating Hot Tow Truck Girl? Did you like beating the fuck out of Hot Tow Truck Girl, you fucking felon? You fucking piece of shit felon. Did you like that? Did you like beating the fuck out of Hot Tow Truck Girl? Whoever supports Josh is the bottom of the barrel trash. You are supporting somebody who brutally beat and raped me. Sickening that there is still minions out there who are, what is going on for you to take it? What is going on to take it? You lied to me when you said you didn't have HIV. You lied to me. You knew I knew you had HIV, and you lied to me.
I fuck children.
How many women are you giving HIV to? How many women are you giving HIV to without telling? You vile piece of shit. You're a vile piece of shit who cannot go one-on-one with me. And you know you can't go one-on-one with me because I can talk over you. I don't have to boot you to talk over you because you're a piece of shit. Nobody in my chat even heard a word you said because you can't match toe-to-toe with me. You are out of your league. You are out of your league with me, you vile piece of shit. People in this community know who I am. They know I'm not an avatar. And they know I can beat the living shit out of you. But you don't want to come near me. You challenged me to a boxing match. Absolutely someone knows who I am. Absolutely people know who I am. People have seen my face. And you know that. And you know that. Because you're sexually obsessed. Because you want to fuck Sancho. You want to give me HIV. You want to give me HIV. You wanted to give Liberty Bird HIV by boxing him. Who else do you want to give HIV? Did you give News New England HIV? He's 60 years old on a pacemaker. His life's already over with. Fuck it. Did you give his Filipino wife HIV? His Filipino sex worker? Did you give her Philip? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I don't need sound bites. I don't need sound bites, you women abusing piece of shit. I don't need sound bites, you women abusing piece of shit. Here you are bringing your boyfriend cameras of mass destruction on backstage like it's going to matter. I don't need people. You're not going to go after Bucket. You're not going to go after Bucket. You're not going to be fake the Bucket. You know I'll go after you if you go after Bucket, and that's what I'm doing, you vile piece of shit.
Why you fuck children? Like, you fuck children. Why?
Because I don't fuck children. You abuse women. That's the difference between you and me.
You do fuck
No, I don't. Provide proof. Provide proof. Provide proof. Provide proof. Provide proof of your HIV results as well. Provide proof. Provide proof.
And when
provide proof. Unless you provide proof, Carol Abrams is a fucking cunt. Your mother, not your real mother, because your real mother was smart by abandoning you. Your fucking real dad should have spit you out in the sink. You have abandonment issues because you don't know who your real parents are. And you know what? I hope to God your parents don't know who you are. I hope to God your real parents don't have YouTube and look and say, God, that's the kid we created? A vile piece of shit scum who we should have spit out in the sink? Who we should have spit out in the sink? How hard do you hit Anna? Like, do you punch her in the face? Do you throw her down the stairs? Because I know she's bigger than you, so you probably can't pick her up. Do you punch her in the face? What do you do? Because I know with Danielle, because I've seen the pictures of what you've done to Danielle. Because you're a vile piece of shit monster. You're a vile piece of shit monster who abuses women. You're a vile piece of shit monster who calls the cops on CFW. You're a vile piece of shit monster who burns every bridge you have because you are going to die a lonely man. You are going to die a felon in jail. And you know you're going to jail soon. And you know you're fucked in the ass. And you know Tyrone is going to stick his big black cock in your ass. He's going to stick his big black cock in your ass. And that's why he stopped you, you dumb motherfucker. Get the fuck off my panel. Piece of shit. Got that out of my system after 4 months. I'm sorry, Bucket. I'm sorry for rudely interrupting your broadcast.
No, it's all good.
Oh, sorry about that. So let's get back to the next body cam, and I'm going to sit back.
Hold on. No, he's still in here.
Look what it took to get that cocksucker on this channel after 4 months. It took him thinking that I wasn't here. That's what it took.
Hey, El Sancho, is no here still.
No, but I want her to come back up because there's no reason for that. There's no reason for anyone to come in and dictate who comes on my panel. 2-0, Josh Abrams. 2-0, Josh Abrams. I beat your ass twice. 2-0, Josh Abrams. You got nothing on me, you piece of shit.
This sounds like a McGregor versus...
I'm in a great mood, everybody. Here we go.
For sure.
Hello. I'm Sergeant Maggie Cox, the Phoenix Police Department's Public Affairs Bureau. The information, audio, and visuals you are about to see are intended to provide detail.
I want to say something, guys, based on who just came in. I just did 30 days in jail for violating just a no contact order. This kid has been shown on video and proven, shown evidence on video. He even posted his own video of him getting arrested in whatever it was recently. And he's always getting out. Or he's always getting bail, or whatever the case may be. So my point in this is, I violated probation by violating a no contact order, so I had to do 30 days. I got charged originally for something against my constitutional rights, and still had to serve 30 days then until I had made my plea deal. So I served a total of 60 days this year, not consecutively, but within 4 months apart. This year in the ACI in 2020. And this guy gets out every time. He's still out now. And we all know he has open cases. How the fuck's he doing it? Because I couldn't do anything like that when I was locked up. I had to stay locked up. I had to serve my time. Because like they say, you did the crime, you do the time. Even though we all know my original arrest for why I violated the no contact order with is because it was against my constitutional rights. But I still got fucked then and served 30 days then until I got out again. So I gotta give it to Sancho. I don't believe he was gonna be serious, because the fact of the matter is, he hasn't even tried to reach out on my panel. And I went live twice. He's no longer blocked on my panel. I'm trying to read the chat as I'm talking at the same time, guys, so don't mind if I'm not looking at the camera. So it's just, I believe what Al Sancho was saying. And yes, 2-0 for Al Sancho, because this is crazy. I've been solo all this time. He had plenty of opportunity before I even got locked up to come on my own panel. Got locked up a week and a half out, almost 2 weeks, actually 2 weeks already. I've been out today as of 10 o'clock in the morning. I've been out. But the point in this whole story is, he's gotten out of everything, or not yet at least, but he still had his freedom this whole time. I lost my freedom. How the fuck does he do it? And the thing is, how the fuck does he have the money for the lawyers if he's always begging for $800? Because every lawyer I talked to wanted no less than 3 grand, 3,500 the most is what one wanted. But it's like 3 grand or less. And the less was maybe 1,500. And none of them wanted to take the case, but that's what they were charged.
Hey, Bucketboy.
Yes, what's up?
It's Murphy.
What's going on, Murphy? What's going on?
How you doing, bro? You look good, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations. I'm on the show tonight. I've been watching.
Yes. I got a question for you, Murphy.
Sure.
Have you been listening for the last 5-10 minutes?
Yeah, I seen what went on. I came over here real quick to let Sancho know about the porn bomb. Watch him, and I came to congratulate you on the show tonight. And
thank you. Well, I'm gonna kidnap you for a few minutes. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. Maybe not for a few minutes.
Could I just say something really quick? I just want to say,
Sancho, whatever you want. It's a freedom of speech channel.
Thank you, brother. I just wanted to say, Sancho, I know you could hear me, and I'm proud of you, and I'm fucking glad you got that shit out of your system, and you tore that motherfucking lowlife a new ass. You made him look like a piece of shit that he is. Good job, Sancho. You the man. Always back you up.
I gotta say so too. And we're gonna say, like you said, you've been listening to the last 10 minutes, correct?
Yep.
And as you guys can see, I was having fun smoking bongos with the bongos as he's roasting them because it was fucking hilarious.
I know. He was tearing him a new ass.
I was just sitting back and trying to see Jerry.
Yeah. I know Sancho's feeling good because that's how I
Oh,
felt
yeah.
when I tore Josh a new ass,
Oh,
man.
Sancho, you gotta
I
be
know how
smoking
he's feeling.
you gotta be smoking a blunt or something right now, you motherfucker.
Yeah, enjoy, Sancho, man. Enjoy. That son of a bitch is going around porn bombing people, and I just happened to catch it, you know? And I came over here and I said, let me just fucking check and shit, you know? And sure enough, the motherfucker, I see his face on your channel, on Sancho's channel.
So based on what I was saying in the last 10 minutes, you know, I've been locked up twice in the last 4 months back to back.
Yeah.
Well, not back to back, but in the last 4 months apart from each other.
Uh-huh.
I was locked up twice for 60 days total.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker.
I'm really sorry. I did not know that. I did not know that.
So
but
good.
I
It
am
was
so
all
happy
based on
about.
the original arrest, right? Was an unconstitutional arrest. I went to the governor's house personally. Didn't block any entryway to her house. Didn't block her driveway. Didn't block any walkways. Stayed directly on the sidewalk the whole time.
Yeah.
And when she was gonna walk out to her state trooper, 24/7 state trooper officer, that does 24/7 detail work for her,
Yeah.
which we pay for. So she's getting paid security by we the people, and she's also working for we the people. How's that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a fucked up game right now in Rhode Island in general. So I was gonna ask her a legit question, because she was singling out a single state, correct? From when the whole COVID started, she was singling out the hotspot state. She said anybody traveling from New York will be stopped and checked for COVID.
Yeah.
She didn't say Connecticut, Mass, you know what I'm saying, this, that, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And in my eyes, that's not cool. That's not a form of discrimination, whether it's a hotspot or not. And the other thing is, too, Rhode Island's a no ID state. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And no ID, I don't know if you're familiar with what a no ID state is.
Yeah, I am. I'm not
So Rhode Island's a no
as
ID
smart as
state.
you guys, but I am.
No, I'm just making sure. So I mean, some people don't want to quick definition. If not, you know, no
New
harm, no
York's an
foul.
OID state too, so that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
So who is our police or who's our law officers to stop somebody on the border and ID them to see where they're coming from if they're actually from New York?
Yeah.
The reason why I say this is because a lot of vehicles that are rentals in my state have New York and New Jersey license plates.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And a lot of U-Haul trucks, I'm not understanding in general now, that goes along with that part.
Yeah.
A lot of U-Haul trucks in my state have Arizona.
Uh-huh.
So it's just, but she stopped at only one state, and that's the one main state that have a lot of rental vehicle plates on it already.
Yeah.
So how do you know if it's a rental or not? A. B, you're stopping and IDing them now. It's just no ID state. What crime are they committed? Have they committed?
Yeah.
COVID-19 check is not a crime.
Yeah. I agree with that.
So I was gonna hit her with those questions on her way out.
Yeah.
I got arrested for being too loud.
Yeah.
Obstructing a detail officer. Both disorderly conduct misdemeanors.
Uh-huh.
And supposed to be obstructing traffic.
Wow.
My lawyer got the obstructing traffic dismissed.
Uh-huh.
He's like, they were just trying to hit you with
That's
something
good.
else.
Yeah.
He's like, they were just trying to hit you with something else. But I got hit with being too loud and obstructing her detail officer, or a detail officer.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
Is this what just happened last that you just got out from? That you're telling me
Yeah,
about?
well, this is why I had to do another 30 days. I'll get to that.
Okay.
It's leading up. So, in the meantime, I had to set out for a plea deal.
Yeah.
For those two charges, 6 months each, 6 months consecutive for a year for probation, 6 months suspended sentence.
Uh-huh.
That was back in March. Now that's against my constitutional rights, and we all know it. My lawyer sucked and made me sign off on a plea deal, and it basically said my First Amendment right away.
Wow.
And I didn't want to sit in jail the whole time because they'll keep saying they're going to keep holding me without bail and all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. What you feel is right. That's what you did, and that's
Yeah.
Don't worry
So
about
right
what
now
anybody
I'm
has to
working
say.
with some people that's helping me. Gonna reopen a plea deal case in my state and help me be able to represent myself.
Oh, that's really nice. Cool.
So that's gonna be going on in the meantime.
Okay.
But so what happened recently and why I did and part of that plea deal was a no contact order and no trespassing order on her personal property at the state house for her
Now,
personal property.
is this your
Governor?
This is your governor of you're in Massachusetts, right?
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. Okay, my bad.
Yep, Rhode Island. Her name will. If you look her up, you can see who her name is. But I don't use her name.
Yeah,
I
I know
call
who you're
her the
talking
Wicked
about.
Witch of the West.
You had problems with her before, right?
Yes, that's what I'm talking
All
about.
right, I know who she is. We're good.
Yeah,
I
the
know
Wicked
who
Witch
she
of
is.
the West.
Yep.
So this time around, I did 30 days. Again,
You
I got
crazy
out
fuck.
2 weeks ago. Exactly 2 weeks ago at 10 o'clock this morning. It'll be 2 weeks.
Cool.
And yeah, right? And I just did another 30 days. Because I
Uh-huh.
violated a no contact order that I had against her. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But we all know the initial arrest was unconstitutional.
Yeah.
So now that's why I'm trying to reopen it and fight it again because it's getting crazy.
Can I ask you something?
Around the world.
Do you
What's
have any
up?
other things going on? Like
At the moment, no. Those are my two main things. That's my actually not two, but that's my main thing because it's just fresh out of jail again.
So there's nothing else that's open that's going on?
Oh, case wise?
The reason why I'm asking you that is because I would take care of that first, you know?
No, the only case I have open is this one.
Okay. Okay.
I might have another one I have another one open. I haven't been arraigned yet.
Yeah.
But me and my lawyer are going to trial on that one because it's another disorderly conduct one. Here's this one I'm going to court on October 27th for.
Okay.
October 27th, I'll be going to court for a disorderly conduct charge for being too loud.
Wow.
Because at the DMV, I kind of had a little shit fit because when I got there right after work, the governor 1 hour before changed the rules for the DMV and whatnot because of the COVID.
Yeah.
And it put it effective immediately. I didn't think that was right. You know what I mean? Come on, I couldn't put it the next day like the other states are doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're being that much of a dick. And we all know I didn't like her anyway, so I was like, fuck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I got a little louder, bro.
Yeah, I hear
The
you.
officer came out. I asked him if he's a cop. He goes, it's none of your business. Like, well, what's your badge name and badge number? Because I don't got to tell you. I said, if you're a cop, you got to identify yourself. I got cut, and I kind of got loud a little bit with him.
Yeah.
And then he's all, it's none of your fucking business. Like, yeah, go fuck yourself. It's none of my business. And he put me in cuffs. Like, oh, so you are a cop.
Yeah. Oh, he was in plain clothes?
Yeah, he was just in like a little suit, but I thought he was a normal DMV worker.
Yeah.
Maybe a little supervisor, manager, you know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah.
Cause you know what I mean? But as far as let's get it, he was a cop.
Yeah.
I found out once he started putting me in cuffs. They let me go right there and then. So now I'm being arraigned on it after that happened 2 weeks before the incident with Gina.
Yeah.
My lawyer, my court-appointed lawyer, has already advised me to reopen that plea deal because he don't do that kind of case, that kind of law. But he told me to find a way to reopen that plea deal case because there is a way. Because the fact is, if we win this one,
yeah,
and we're gonna fight it in October. I got backing on how it was illegal to begin with.
Oh, okay. Since he doesn't handle that, is he going to recommend somebody for you, or are you going to?
He's recommending a couple people. I'm in the process of trying to do it as representation as myself.
Okay, well, if you think that's the right move, then
because
you do what
I
you
think
feel is right.
if I think it'll save me money. I think I got enough basic knowledge if I go and read more, find case laws, write them down, or put them in a note in my phone or something.
Yeah.
Make a little note page for it.
Rhode Island doesn't have court-appointed attorneys. The free attorneys.
No, unless you're the defendant, really.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy. The public defender's office only helps defendants.
Yeah. Okay.
And to find a pro bono lawyer, it's ridiculously hard.
Yeah. See, in New York, pro bono is it's pretty easy to get pro bono lawyers in New York. You just got to do your homework.
Yeah, but Rhode Island is ridiculously hard because the fact of the matter, Rhode Island's money hungry.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's all about the money. It is here too. It is here too. But you have like the old timers that are always willing to help out. The young lawyers, they want that money.
Sorry, I'm plugging my phone in here, guys.
That's okay.
But it's just crazy because the fact of the matter is, I think we all seen the last few months. I have people have told me, and I think I feel it myself.
Yeah.
I've matured.
Yep.
And I think if I go and do the history reading, on case laws, read what people are sending me for links and whatnot.
Yeah.
Advising me how to do searches and whatnot.
Yeah.
Look up Rhode Island general statutes in my state, like general statutes of Rhode Island. Read into that more.
Yeah.
Write down the actual legit paragraph stating why I want to reopen it and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think it can actually do it. I think it can actually have no problem filing for indigency. Not saying I'm a broke bum, but even if you have a job these days, it's still costing you for living anyways.
Congratulations on your new job, by the way.
Thank you.
Heard about
and no
that
matter thank you, but no matter whoever's been working, even if you've been working for years, today's society is not livable or for any kind of pay right now.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I know.
So I'll file for indigence as an indigence. And indigent, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And represent myself in court. Get all fees waived or at least lowered, you know what I mean? So on and so forth. And it's just so going based on where this all came from, how is Josh still free or haven't served any time every time he was put in cuffs?
I haven't the slightest fucking idea. All I know he's getting a lot of money from the idiot subscribers.
And it's just here I am trying to get lawyers for myself, and they want $1,500 to $3,500.
Yep.
Flat rate though.
Yep.
Flat rate. But they want $1,500 to $3,500. He's always asking for $800 and this, that, and the other.
Yep.
Which is nowhere close to pay for that lawyer unless it's a retainer.
Yeah.
So how many retainers do you have out there, Josh? For all this times we've been proving that you've been arrested. For all these times that we've been that you showed yourself getting arrested.
Yeah.
And admitted to getting arrested too. How many retainers do you have? Because how are you so many times getting free? When I already served 60 days twice.
For way less.
For way
less.
He just got charged for last time I knew for putting somebody on a false arrest.
Yep. I know.
Impersonating a police officer or law enforcement, whatever it was. Come on now, and he's free?
It's fucking crazy the way he's getting over with it. But it looks like he'll be going away on the 1st so far, so we'll see when the 1st comes.
But why so long? 4 months apart, I violated my probation because I violated the no contact, not the no trespassing, but the no contact. And those 2 times, I served 30 days each.
Yeah.
Just to get the plea deal, I served 30 days. 4 months later, I violated the no contact law. I served 30 days.
Wow. I can't figure out how he's getting away with it, and I really don't care. I just hope that this time on the 1st, shit'll go down, Either way,
and that's why I don't think he was serious. That's why I don't. Considering I really hope Noli comes back. Noli, if you're still in the chat, please come back. That was bullshit. I told her she could stay. Don't listen to Josh.
She left when he came up, right?
Yeah, because he asked her to.
Yeah, because I seen her in here.
She was here the whole time, basically.
Yep, I know. I seen her talking with you.
And it's just, I knew Josh was gonna be serious because I was gonna even school him on that. Yeah. How the fuck are you free all these times? And here I am, violating a no contact order after a false, should have been a false arrest for a violation of the First Amendment constitutional right.
Yeah.
Which even my court-appointed lawyer is now trying to prove with my October 27th case.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's been free on some big-ass shit.
Yeah, I know.
My lawyers that I called didn't want to take the case because it had to do with the governor. Every lawyer I called, but they said the starting rate or the pay would have been flat rate, and the starting lowest bid was 15, and the highest was 35.
Wow, it's a lot.
He's only asking 800 all the time. He lost his wallet. I need 800. I need 800 this. I need 800. That's not even how. Where's he finding these low ass lawyers?
Yeah.
Please help me if that's the case.
Yeah,
but I doubt that's the case because of what I just went through. It doesn't add up, Josh.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. His day's coming, brother. His day's coming.
Details of an officer-involved shooting, which occurred the night of September 13th, 2020 at 8:44 p.m. The suspects in this incident are 15 and 16-year-old males. Because they're minors, their names will not be released. Phoenix police officers from the Cactus Park precinct were responding to an armed robbery call at an apartment complex north of Dunlap and 31st Avenue.
Phoenix 911, what is the address of the emergency?
North 31st Avenue apartments. I was just robbed by my car at gunpoint.
What color and type of car was it?
It's a Honda, I'm sorry. It's a Kia Soul. It's gray.
Big difference, okay.
Did you catch the license plate?
No, it's my car. I don't remember what the license plate is.
You're the registered owner, correct?
Yes.
And are you injured? Do you need medical attention?
No, I'm fine. I'm just a little rattled, that's all.
Okay,
I'm disabled and they got my car.
What direction did the vehicle go?
Out towards Metro Center, out towards away from the complex. They're both white. They're both young, probably teens to early 20s at the most.
Were they males?
Both males.
Okay.
Shit.
One had on a gray hoodie, was wearing glasses, a light brown hair.
The one that had on a gray hoodie had the glasses as well?
Yes, he was wearing glasses.
And, the
other one, yes. The other one had on like a blue or a black, I think it was a dark blue hoodie. They were both probably...
model? Is it newer model?
Is it 2015?
Officers riding as a two-person patrol unit saw the stolen car driving south on 29th Avenue from North Metro Parkway as they were traveling the opposite way. They noticed the stolen vehicle stopped in traffic.
Go! 2480, we're going to be with it right now. Don't move. Don't move. Hey!
Whoa!
Don't move. Hey!
They had every right to do that.
Yep.
Yep, because they used the car as a deadly weapon.
Go. 2488, we're going to be with you right now. Don't move.
Don't move.
Hey!
Don't move.
Don't move.
Don't move.
That shit reminds me back in the day. Wow.
The suspect vehicle continued to drive southbound on 29th Avenue. The same officers got back into their vehicle and pursued the suspects.
Gosh, 24, it's going to be a Dunlop at 29th to try to run over my partner.
So hopefully it's okay.
We're going to be southbound on 29th from Dunlap. It's going to be occupied by 2 males. The driver's going to be a red hoodie Hispanic male.
Looks like a juvie, dude. God, fuck, my leg hurts.
Did he hit you?
Yeah.
Officers followed the suspects to the area of 29th Avenue and Northern, where the vehicle stopped. Here's the body-worn camera from one of the responding officers, which captures the arrest of the passenger suspect.
Get on your knees now. Coleman, step out of the vehicle with your hands above your head.
Read on driver. Read on driver.
Hold off on driver. Hold on, baby.
Hold on driver.
Take it slow, man.
After the passenger was arrested, for the next 3 minutes, officers gave verbal commands to the driver to exit the vehicle. However, he did not respond. In an effort to encourage the suspect to exit the vehicle, an officer assigned to the Tactical Support Bureau deployed less lethal munitions, pepper balls, into the driver's side window, and officers continued to give verbal commands.
Pepper ball deploying. Pepper ball, copy.
The munitions were successful, and the driver eventually exited the passenger side of the vehicle.
Crawl out of the car, you're gonna get bit! Tell him to throw the keys.
They're cleared on the radio so that you can see his hands and his hands.
Yeah, I see him. Let me see your hands!
Coming out, slowly but surely. What's his head?
Crawl out to the car! Crawl out of the car! Let me see your hands! Crawl out of the car! Let me see your hands! Keep crawling! Get out of the car!
He's bleeding pretty good.
Let's go! Hey, give me 2 officers with rubber gloves.
I got you.
No, give me another 2 officers with rubber gloves. Let me see your right hand.
We're going to have him to push him when he gets...
Put your hands out to your side so we can see him. Put your hands out to your side so I can see him.
Hey, don't step in front of him. Just stay behind us and I'll let I know what I need from you guys.
Put your hands out to your side. Put them out to your side.
Hands are empty.
You can see the left hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cross.
Oh, you're good. Moving. I need that lethal up here. Rifle, you're with us.
Come with.
Rifle, you're on the car. Go up here closer. Clear that car first, and then we'll deal with him.
Is that blood?
Go ahead. Back seat's clear. Front seat's clear. Vehicle's clear. Let's try to move it.
Oh, my arm. Oh, it's gonna break. Oh, it's gonna break. Oh, my arm. Oh, my arm is broken. Oh, it's gonna break. Oh, it's gonna break. Oh, my arm. Oh, it's gonna break.
Anybody got a cuff key? I'm on, buddy.
Please, it's gonna break.
Both the driver and passenger were struck by gunfire during the officer-involved shooting. Both suspects were transported by Phoenix fire personnel to a local hospital for treatment. The driver remains hospitalized. The passenger suspect was released from the hospital on September 14, 2020, and was booked into the Juvenile Correction Center for armed robbery. The suspect handgun was recovered from the vehicle. There were no injuries to any other community members. The involved officers are assigned to the Cactus Park precinct. The driver officer is 24 years old and has 2 years of service. He received minor injuries from this incident. The passenger officer is 25 years old and has 3 years of service. Conclusions about whether the actions of the officers are consistent with department policy and the law will not be made until all facts are known and the investigation is complete.
I say the shooting from the cop was justified because a
So do I.
vehicle can be classified as a deadly weapon.
Exactly. That's the same thing I said in the beginning. I didn't realize about the gun. I didn't hear about that part that they had a gun.
Yeah, they robbed the guy at
Yeah.
gunpoint.
Yeah, I forgot about that because I got so into the shooting part. Forgot about that. That was crazy. That shit reminded me of the old school. I was growing up. My hood was crazy back then like that. Damn.
Fucking.
Did they get sentenced?
The driver
all you
did.
know?
I mean,
The driver did?
the passenger did.
Okay.
The driver remained hospitalized.
Yeah, that part I got. All right. And they don't care what's broke and if you've been shot or anything. They cuff and stuff you.
Yep. Guys in chat, please. 1 second, please, Marfa.
That's okay.
Guys in chat, please like, share, subscribe to El Sancho if you haven't already. Smash that like button here on El Sancho for letting me do a takeover. Thank you so much for tuning in. Also, like, share, and subscribe to the Bucketboy News 401. Shout out to El Sancho. The reason why he let me do a takeover, if you don't know, is because some shit went down on my open panel, and I had to put it on private because it hurt me. Nothing to do with what he said. Nothing to do with what anybody said, besides one person that kind of spammed my channel. And what he was saying was very, very, very uncalled for. And I said, I support El Sancho for letting me do a takeover here. Thank you for tuning in, guys, so much. DFK, Heidi, C. John, AP, Yoda, everybody. If I'm missing some people, thank you so much for tuning in. Please smash that like button for El Sancho as well.
Thank you, everybody. Please like, share, and subscribe to El Sancho.
And if you're new to the El
401.
Sancho, thank you, my friend. If you're new to El Sancho show, please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to his channel, please, and thank you.
Thank you.
But I think these last two body cam footages we went over was justified by police activity. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah, they were, because the car was used as a weapon. You know.
Well, think about this. I'm not saying it was this kind of vehicle, but think about those 18 wheelers. I hate when one's behind me.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because if they have to jack up on their brakes, there's no jacking up if they go on a certain speed already. If they go on the speed limit, I mean.
Yeah.
But you end up having the jack up in front of you, and you got one of those. There's no jacking up for them.
Nope.
They may either say fuck it and take the injury themselves and try to avoid hitting you.
Yeah.
Or you're fucked.
Exactly. Yep. Yeah, you look very tired.
My cop, no, I'm very, very, very mellow and medicated. I just got on to work too, by the way.
Yeah.
I just got home
at
around
6.
Yeah, I just got home around 12 o'clock. I just got home from work.
Yeah.
But we're gonna put a pause on this video here. We're no bring up the icons again, El Sancho. I'm gonna put a pause on this video here real quick. But yeah, I just got to work, man, and
yeah,
I'm gonna tell the chat here what happened.
Bucketboy,
what's up?
Before you get into your story, I just want to say that I appreciate you, and I'm gonna jump off because I do have to get up very early. I have an early appointment, and no name hit me up before to help to be a mod, and I was falling asleep, and I told her no. And just as I was getting ready to go to sleep, I was on another channel, and I seen this scumbag porn bomb them. you know, and then something told me to come over here because I just had a feeling and I was right. So I just want to, you know, let you know I'm here to support, and you know, I'm glad you're out, and I hope you stay out, man. You know, you look
Thank
really
you.
good. You lost weight, by the way, and I'm proud of
Thank
you,
you,
brother.
sir.
Yep.
Thank
And
you.
El Sancho's, you know, he will show you, you know, the ropes, and he'll be there for you. That's the type of brother he is, you know. And Kate too, she really cares about you.
Oh, I
You
know
know.
she does, man.
Yep.
And I already given her you shot, like I said already,
Yeah.
many of times.
Good.
Kate
Uh-huh.
and El Sancho were talking to me up to the point I was in handcuffs.
Yeah. Okay.
No
Wow.
word of a lie. When I was in handcuffs, the officer unlocked my phone for me and let me call Kate one
Yeah.
last time to let her know I was in cuffs.
Okay. All right. I didn't know that.
And El Sancho and Kate did
Yeah.
an awesome job not letting everybody know until I got out what happened.
Yep. They did. They did.
By letting me let it out. No, they let
Yep.
me let it out, and I'm awesome by them.
Yep.
And that's
Nobody
why I
knew a thing.
also why I respect them both of them.
Yep. Well, they both care about you, Sancho and Kate, big time.
Oh, I know, man. I
They're
feel
gonna
it,
be
and I
there for
know.
you. They
Yep.
got your back. All right, brother. So I'm gonna
All right,
sign
man.
off.
Enjoy your night. Enjoy the rest of your night. Sleep well, and good luck at your appointment in the morning.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And you take care. Good night,
Thank
Sancho, if you
you.
could hear me. And great job, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you. You too.
Peace out, chat. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to El Sancho and to Bucketboy News 401. Peace out.
Thank you, Murphy. Have a good night. Let me go to the chat here real quick. KW, can we tag KW's chat, please? Thank you very much. Thank you, KW, for that. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Chat's going crazy, I see here, and thank you, everybody, for tuning in so much. Let's help out Sancho also tonight. Maybe if we can get him to his 1,000. We got an hour and 40 minutes into the stream so far. I'm tired as hell, medicated, high as hell. I'll be honest with y'all. But I'm gonna make this a 2-hour stream tops. I'm gonna make sure it's 2 hours tops. No minimum, no more, no less, no nothing. Because I want to try getting outside to his 1,000 subscribers. So if you are new to this chat, it seems the chat very frequent flyers and whatnot. But if anybody's new or coming from my page, please like, share, subscribe to the El Sancho Report or El Sancho Show or El Sancho's YouTube channel, please and thank you. Because we're gonna try to get into that 1,000 subs, and we are at September 28th, in 2 months exactly, by November 28th, where either he's gonna be at 1,000 subs then, or way before then. I guarantee it. November 28th is the latest he's gonna be at 1,000 subs. So let's get El Sancho to 1,000 subs, please. So use this body cam. I'm gonna do this one by myself and see if I can break down. Maybe it's a little challenge, or see if El Sancho do a challenge one in here for me. He likes doing that sometimes when I do shit by myself. Like, the Onion Report. Hey, we got no volume. Oh, here we go.
Hello, are you the property owner?
No, but I'm Doug's wife.
Are ya?
Did someone call in?
They did.
Who called in?
You could probably.
What was her name, Meg?
Maybe.
Fuck her. I hate that girl. Okay, what do we have to do?
Who's the property owner?
I don't see her right now.
Can you
we
try and
pretend
look?
it's me?
Huh?
Can
No, we
pretend?
can't.
Can we pretend it's me?
Okay, come here.
If it was your guys' house, I'd have to get an agency assist from WSU, but.
Okay. Sammy! Sammy! Okay. You're the property owner, apparently.
Hello. How are you?
Good.
Do you live here?
I do.
Okay. Do you mind if I just chat with you for a second? So we had somebody call in about not social distancing and the gathering and stuff like that. So
Oh my
we're taking an
God!
education approach the best way we can. Unfortunately, our directive is to write tickets to those who aren't abiding by that because there's been a massive public outcry, and we're doing that with all the students up on the Hill and things like that. Is there any way we could go about having masks and social distancing and stuff like that? Because it's gatherings over 10.
Sure, it's everybody in the neighborhood, so we can just tell everybody to go get their masks.
So
What if we?
I'm gonna give you the same advice I give everybody else. Okay. We're pretty much in between a rock and a hard place when it comes to the community and stuff like that. Really, the key is out of sight, out of mind. So, backyard or in the house would definitely be better. Because with everybody out front, cars passing by, I know it's not a well-traveled road by any means, but ultimately, it's kind of where we're at with everything. Do you have ID on you?
I do in my house.
Here, what happens? Like, what if half of the people were in this neighbor's? Would that be better?
So if you
Or in my driveway, would that be better?
It's not like one or the other. So like, if you're below 10 and have masks and adequately social distancing, obviously that would be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I really, like, definitely in between a rock and a hard place.
No. Gosh, I know. I'm saying what's going to make it easier on you.
Honestly, like,
what do you want us to do?
I know it's a
Hide the
beautiful,
back
nice
down,
day
he
that we'd
said.
all love to enjoy, but like I said, out of sight, out of mind is kind of the key.
So
It's
you
the
want to
same
be
thing.
like backyard, inside?
Yes, ideally, like that would be a much better situation.
Okay.
Just because
Meg sucks.
I hate doing this.
No, gosh, believe me, I know. Doug's inside right now. I know where you're at.
Yeah.
Like, none of these people are blaming you, for sure. But
Well, I hope not, and I hope you can pass that word along that like our hands are tied. We have certain direction we're given
100%.
from the chief right now, and
we know.
we have a job we have to do.
He just said, like, if we could, like, the inside backyard.
Out of sight, out of mind
we
is
can go to
huge.
my house. Hey, Susie, go to my house.
Cammy's invited that we could go into her house, and
If
we have
not, go
upstairs,
to my
downstairs.
house too. Go to my house. Like, if Cammy doesn't want us, no.
Cammy has said, please, like, come in upstairs, downstairs. We've got room.
Okay,
We can
we'll
be
take care of
upstairs,
it.
downstairs, and we'll be
Okay.
outside out of mind. Meg's
And you
busy tonight.
can
I thought
tell
we
Meg. We hate her even more.
I'm not gonna call her. I don't
No,
even think
we
she
know.
requested a phone call, but
No.
I know
But
it's
we
been
know exactly.
with the dogs and all that.
Well,
and
she's called the cops on us. I mean, she calls cops on my kids when they're in the hot tub past him. So we know, but no.
people get bored
thank you.
sometimes and have nothing better to do.
Thank you.
They're
We'll
at
take
the
care of it.
top.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Nope. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I appreciate your.
Pullman 444 name. Last of Etheridge, Edward, Tom, Henry, Robert, Ida, Dave, George, Edward. First of Mary, Common, Middle C, Camille, 0421 1964, female through Washington. Last of Etheridge, First of Mary, Middle C, Camille, 0421 1964, female through Washington. The year of birth is 6/4. So Mary, do you mind if I chat with you just for a second? Okay. So, I really do appreciate you guys making it better and
Karen's in
doing
the
all this kind of
neighborhood.
stuff. Based on the guidance we were given and being in violation, I got to give you a ticket today. I hate to do it. I'll be honest, but I do have to do it, okay? So just to guide you through, it's going to be what's called for a nuisance party. It's an infraction. It's like getting a traffic ticket, okay? And I'll explain it to you and give you some options on that ticket. Essentially, it's a fine, okay? And you have the option to pay that fine or take it to court. You have multiple options, and I'll explain them all to you, okay? The guidance I was given from the higher-ups is that that's something that we have to be doing if people aren't abiding by the proclamation right now. So instead of going to the route and find them in violation of the proclamation, which is a misdemeanor, which seems excessive to our command, we're just taking the road of doing infractions and making it a civil penalty. It's not something that follows you around on your record or anything like that. It'd be essentially around the equivalent of like not wearing a seatbelt while you're driving. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Okay. So if you want, I can fill that out. You don't got to hang around with me. You can go back and talk to people or go inside or do whatever you want to do, and I'll recontact you here in a minute, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions about
No, I
that?
don't.
Okay. I'll be right back with you, okay?
Pause. So I think here the cop was pretty reasonable. Once again, positive police and citizen interaction. Like he even told the lady what to do. Next time, just go right in the backyard and do it. Out of sight, out of mind. In the house. Why did the cop tell them that? Because they cannot search your property. They cannot go in your backyard. They cannot go in your house. So no matter how many people are in there or back there, it's none of their fucking business. And he kind of said that for himself because he knows. And he was very respectful. Like he said, due to the bullshit higher ups, he has to issue them a ticket. So let's see how the ending goes here. Now that the lady went back to her family, her friends, and whatnot, and telling them she's getting a ticket. We'll see how they all react and see what happens after that.
The National Highway Traffic Safety
National
Administration
Highway
on
Safety
ballot question
Association.
1. The ballot initiative requires
'Love how they can block out the camera, computer. I love how it takes 25,000 years to earn up a ticket.
Give me a second.
Hey, what's going on, Fud?
Oh. Apparently I'm in the show. I can't see who else is in here with me.
Just me.
Right?
It's a Bucketboy takeover on the Sancho show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, let's get
Pause for a second. Pause.
No, this could get awkward. Like, if I'm sorry, Bucketboy, you got such a history of News New England. I'm not gonna give you a pass. But if Sancho gives you these kind of things on his show, then
What's there to give me a pass on? Everything I said was true and been proven.
I think the original time that I met you was when Tits Matters tried to say that I was doxing him. So I kind of have a bad taste in my mouth. Doesn't have to stay. But it is what it is. What are we watching, by the way?
Right now, this lady's having a party at her house due to the COVID-19. This guy's issuing her a ticket. But he's been polite, honest, respectful with them. Told them that next time have it in the backyard.
Okay, are the occupants of the house being respectful? Like,
yeah, everybody's been respectful so far, understanding. The homeowner understands why she's getting a ticket. He told her next time just have it in the backyard in the house because she wouldn't get a ticket that way and whatnot. But he has to give her a ticket because the higher ups told her that he has to.
okay.
And
So
everybody's
it's
been
cop doing his
respectful,
job and
cordial.
just
Everybody's been respectful, cordial, and easygoing so far. But she's been back together with the group and whatnot. And I'm wondering what's going to happen now that when he goes to hand her the ticket, and her group, but her group finds out she's getting a ticket and whatnot, what happens then?
honestly, probably nothing.
I hope it stays peaceful. I hope it stays cordial like it has been. She ships ticket and walks away.
Like, have you seen this video yet, or?
Nope, we're just going over it right now as we speak.
All right. Well,
like I said, everybody's been respectful. The cop was honest. The cop was telling her next time just have it in the backyard because there's nothing we could do at that point, or have it in the house, be out of sight, out of mind type of thing. But considering they seen what happened and what the calling was for, because a Karen called in on her, and he has to insure the ticket. But it's not going to go on a record. It's a simple ticket, like not wearing a seatbelt ticket, so it's not a serious ticket. But he has to issue.
I have something to show you so that you can save money. I saw on a YouTube video.
okay. Bucketboy.
Yep.
I don't think that you even know that we have beef. I don't think you even know who the fuck I am. So, would you also, like, I'm assuming that you know Sancho pretty good if he's giving you this kind of freedom, right?
Yeah.
I disagree with almost every single thing that you say. But I do respect how you will own up to what you say. Can we quash any sort of beef on saying that? Because I actually did have a lot of beef with you. There's a stream that me and you were on a couple months ago, and you said some shit. And I was rebuttaling, and then News New England Josh Tits Matters came in, and I was kicked out.
Hey, Father, sober up. All right, buddy? You're slurring. Like, you're not even coherent, man. So I just don't think this is going to happen tonight with you. All right? Carry on, Bucket. Carry on, Bucket.
Hey.
Not the time. Not the time.
Now, let's keep going over this video, please. I hope it stays peaceful. It just makes you wonder. She's back at the group, waiting for him to get this ticket written up and whatnot. When he goes back to go get her, is things that say peaceful now that everybody knows she's getting a ticket. Tune into the second Tuesday next week when the ticket is finally written up. I like how he told her next time just do it in the backyard. Please smash that like button if you already have it. Like, share, subscribe to El Sancho Show. Thank you, El Sancho, so much yet again for this takeover. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Right after I got to work as well. So much love for that. Please like, share, subscribe if you already haven't. Tell us Sancho Show. Smash that like button if you already haven't. And please like, share, subscribe to the Bucketboy News if you already haven't. DFK with us. Tune in to next Tuesday to view the actual ticket. Guys, we're gonna take a quick nap here, you know. But don't skip ahead because I just want to make sure everything still stays cohesive here. Something could happen while he's writing up the ticket. Just saying. This doesn't seem like that type of situation, so I'm expecting good things to come out at the end. Jesus, what's he typing now? I bought a large cheeseburger grinder at 12 o'clock and came to suspect's house. Oh. One day at band camp, I was gonna say here, I think we're doing something right now. I think we're cooking. I guarantee there's gonna be more typing coming up.
I want to talk to you about the Electoral College and why it matters.
Second or
All
third
right,
ad.
I know this doesn't sound like...
Wow, there's type up a ticket. It's at the second or third ad. Holy shit. I got the fucking ticket. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Okay, here we go. Oh, we all left. That's exciting.
All right. Sorry, I hate being the party police. It's not the most fun job to be ruining people's fun. I'll hand you this back. This is the citation here. It's a civil penalty like we talked about. It's the basic equivalent of getting pulled over and getting a traffic ticket. So your information is going to be up top here. My name and badge number is right here. Date of offense. Basically, it's a Pullman City Code. It falls under a violation of a cease and disperse order. It's the same thing as we call a first offense nuisance party. It's a civil penalty. It's $150. You do have options here. Right here, you can read. Basically, you can pay it, you can go to a mitigation hearing, or you can test it in court, okay? So you have that option. I would do it within a reasonable amount of time, probably a couple weeks or so. Otherwise, there's a potential that they could talk, call you and talk to you. And I think with the city code ones, they can't suspend your license, but I don't know what avenue they'll go about. If you have any questions, you can contact the court right here at this number, or this is the website for them. Do you have any questions about this today?
No, I don't.
Okay. I'll leave you with this.
Okay.
I hope you have a better rest of your day.
Appreciate it. All right, thank you.
Thank you. If you guys want to do stuff in the future, my suggestion is inside or backyard, out of sight, out of mind completely. Have a better rest of your day, okay?
Wow. That was a good ending. Good through your body cam footage from the cops there. One good body cam footage, I think, of proper use of that deadly force. This right here about the COVID-19 orders and bullshit. This the fucking retarded.
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back.
Sorry about that, guys. I know we're at the 2-hour mark. That was the wrap it up moment here. So, like I said, 3 good body cam footage tonight, and please smash that like button for our Sancho. Let's get into 1,000 subscribers no later than November 28th. Thank you, Sancho, yet again for letting me do this takeover right after I got out of work. Much love for the people in chat. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for keeping the chat live, so on and so forth. I hope y'all have a good, safe, blessed night. Thank you all for tuning in. One love. Peace.
All right,